Hi there, I'm Sam. I'm here to show you how to play the board game Egypt. First of all, here are all the pieces. These are called your tomb tiles. These are your ankhs, your backpacks, your characters, and of course, the contested treasure. I'm going to show the setup for 2 to 3 players. The 4-player game is a little different. First, for this amount of players, choose 3 tomb tiles. Arrange the chosen tomb tiles in a row from end to end, such that their ankh symbols are pointed in the same direction. This is called the tomb track. Then, place a treasure at one end of the tomb track. This side of the track is called the exit. Choose your characters and place them just off the opposite side of the track. This is called the entrance. Now you have your tomb. Grab a backpack that matches your character's color and 1 ankh of each color. Turn those ankhs face down, mix them up, and place them on your backpack. Now you're good to go. Almost. Players roll a 4-sided die to move from the entrance towards the exit. You can't move backwards. If you step off the exit of the track, move your character back to the entrance. To move, roll the die. You can move up to that many spaces. So if I roll a 3, I can move 1, 2, or 3 spaces. But things are never so simple for the intrepid explorer. Each space of the tomb will help you along or trip you up throughout your race to claim the treasure. There are 4 types of spaces: rotate, swap, flip, and ankh spaces. If you land on a rotate space, you must rotate the tile you're on 180 degrees. Land on a swap, and you must swap the placement of the tomb tile you're on with any other tomb tile. If you land on flip, turn the tomb tile over, and you'll reveal a darkened side. On this side, all spaces are disabled except for the flip space. You'll need to flip it back to get to the last space, called the ankh space. The goal of Egypt is to be the first to get the treasure, but the only way to do that is to place your ankhs from your backpack by landing on ankh spaces. Once you've placed all of them, you can step off the end of the tomb track and grab your treasure. Now you're ready to start playing. But players can't place ankhs during their first lap of the tomb. Once you've stepped off the exit and have looped back around, turn all of the ankhs in your backpack face up. You must return the 2 ankhs in the small pockets first, in any order. And then the one in the big pocket, known as the key ankh. Being the first person to complete their first lap can be a big advantage, but with other explorers trying to do the same, it can be pretty difficult. So let's drop into a game that I've been playing with Clayton, and watch how it goes. Wish me luck! So the first lap just ended, and we flipped up our ankh tiles on our backpacks. So I need to return a green and a blue one first, and Clayton needs to return a blue and a red one first. Then we get to return our key ankhs, which in turn let us get the treasure when we step off of the board at the end of the game. So it's Clayton's turn now, so he'll get to roll.
I rolled a 4, which allows me to do actions on any of the 4 spaces ahead. So I can either go to the ankh tile,
land on that,
a swap tile, a rotate, or a rotate on the blue. So given that I want a red or a blue...
But if you want to screw me over from getting the next blue...
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to want to stop Sam, so I'm going to probably want to go here. And while it doesn't really help me specifically, it does keep him from getting to the next ankh a little more quickly.
So now I've basically passed the blue one. I can't walk back. So it's my turn. I got a 2. So I'm just going to go 1. Yeah, because he doesn't need green. And I can take blue.
All right, 2. So I can either flip, which actually is probably good for me in the short term, though not great for me long term, because I do eventually need to return a green, but in the meantime, it'll slow Sam down a little.
I'll probably have to flip it up before he gets to it, because I need it sooner than later. 2. You know, I'll do the same thing for red. So we like to call these the light and dark sides. It's like we're putting out torches in the tomb. So this is a dark tomb right now.
It's pretty dark in here.
Yep. And that's the problem with turning out the lights. You don't get your actions that allow you to move as quickly. So 1, 2, 3. I return my first Ankh.
Curses. Literally.
No curses in this too.
On this turn.
Or maybe. I guess it's moving around. That could be a curse.
2,
or
3.
maybe.
Of swords.
Yep.
4.
Cool. That was not a roll. 4. I'm going to light this guy back up. Bam.
1, but that's okay. I want to do that anyway, so
yep.
Light this guy back up.
1. Doesn't matter. Return my green Ankh. Ooh, I'm on a roll. I must be butter and or soy sauce
die roll.
Or a lobster.
That works for me too. Return my first, my red.
Sounds good. I'm attacking you with the die. I got 4. 2, 3. I don't want to rotate it because that would mean I don't get the... There we go.
And let's see what's next.
You need to go.
I know I need to go. I'm trying to decide. I mean, I need to be blue, so
you don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice in this case. Unfortunately, I have to put the green back out, which now is just bad for me.
4, and it actually makes it a little easier for me to get off of the edge because I don't have to worry about swapping tiles if I rolled a 1 there. 1, 2, 3. Bam! I have cleared all my Ankhs.
He's not going for gold, so I'm gonna have to balance my own priorities with keeping him from getting.
Hopefully,
off the
he gets a
board,
big roll.
Hard.
4, nice. Swap. That's what you want.
And 4, which is very convenient for me. So I'm going to swap red and blue, which puts him back and keeps him from getting off the board.
So if I manage to step off the board, this tut head is mine, and he's going to be trying to keep that from happening while he gets Ankhs. So my turn. 2. I'm going to just go 1, and I'm going to use swap to do that.
All right, so I still need to do blue and then green. So either way, I'm really behind in this game. So I'm returning my blue, but
it's going to be tough for him unless I roll. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, so it is possible. It lands on the Ankh. All right, so let's see.
You need a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's possible. 4. Okay,
there you go.
So now I go 1, 2, 3. And I can swap, which puts him back at the beginning.
And he doesn't really need to be close to the edge, but it's better than me being close to the edge.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, and I'm actually gonna.
You don't want to do that.
4. Yeah, I'll just trek across it.
Yeah.
Let's bring you a little closer.
1.
2. 1, 2. Your turn.
Oh, come on. 3. All right, so
you could swap this, but you need green.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really tough to juggle.
1, 2, 3. I guess I should just stop on the Ankh. It's probably the best choice.
Probably my next turn will be my last.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna win this one. In fact, there's not really a way I can stop him now that everything's so dark, unless he gets the 1s. 4.
But that only gives you 2.
It's possible.
It's working.
It's working. Name that movie.
2. Ooh. Do you want to not get the Ankh and keep me from winning?
I hate you. This sucks. I actually don't have a choice here.
No,
you don't.
No, he doesn't have a choice. He got a 1.
Yeah, Ankh's returned. Yeah.
4. I got it.
Yeah.
This is mine. Now, we have a lot of treasure here that's available, including scarabs, wadjet eyes, and mini pyramids.
Yeah.
And you could play best of 3. You could play 4 games, see who has the most treasure.
Yeah, we recommend best of 3 for 2 players.
The 2-player game is the shortest because this is the least erratic. When you have 3 people on there, this is shifting more. There's a lot more backstabbery. When you have 4, it adds a 4th tile, which makes it so that this is a little less volatile and there's a little more room to traverse. Mm-hmm. So that's how the game lengths and randomness gets balanced out. But that's a basic game, and you saw it's quick, it's light, it's fun. There's a lot of room to stab someone in the back, but then you need to balance that with actually getting what you want. And yeah, so that's Egypt.